Breaking news. I'm Sarah Goldberg. Sorry to interrupt your show, but it has been found to be extremely important to talk about indoor air pollution. Many people wonder, what is clean air? This is a hard question to answer because in your houses, there's always some radon. Radon is a very toxic pollutant that is an invisible and odorless gas that goes through the ground and diffuses into the air. Radon is formed naturally by certain types of rocks underground. Around 15,000 to 22,000 people die of lung cancer that was caused by inhaling radon every year. Radon causes cancer because of tiny radioactive particles that can damage the cell that lines your lungs. Radon can enter homes through cracks in floors, walls, or foundations, and collect indoors. Radon can also be released from building materials or from water obtained by wells that have been filled with radon. When radon is collected indoors, it can build up to an unsafe amount which can harm you. It is important to take tests in your house to see how much radon you have built up. If there is too much, there are ways to get rid of it, like installing a ventilation system in your home. Some other things that pollute indoor air are dust, pet hair, and toxic chemicals like glue, cleaning supplies, and cigarette smoke. Pet hair only affects people who are sensitive to them. Also, with cigarette smoke, this also includes secondhand smoke, which can hurt people who aren't even smoking. Cigarette smoke can damage lungs and your heart. Environmental tobacco smoke is another name for secondhand smoke, and it contains, get this, 4,000 chemicals, which includes 200 poisons known, like formaldehyde and carbon monoxide. When I read the number 4,000, my eyebrows raised and I was in awe. I mean, think about it. When you're not the one smoking and it's not even your fault, you're breathing in so many chemicals. Another really dangerous indoor air pollutant is carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide is formed when wood, coal, oil, or gas do not completely burn. This gas is also odorless, colorless, and toxic. Since it is impossible to see, taste, or smell, it's important to have a carbon monoxide detector so you know when something is wrong. If there is only a low level exposed of carbon monoxide, there are some mild effects that include symptoms like those of the flu. This includes headaches, dizziness, disorientation, nausea, and fatigue. But the symptoms can vary depending on the person's age and health and length of the exposure. When carbon monoxide builds up in an enclosed space like an apartment or house, it can be deadly. Another air pollutant is mold. Mold can cause allergy symptoms like itchy, watery eyes, coughing, sneezing, runny nose, and throat irritation. More severe symptoms are those of sinusitis and asthma. When people are exposed to high levels of this, it can cause irritation to the mucous membranes and central nervous system, which can cause symptoms like headaches, low attention span, difficulty concentrating, and dizziness. Mold can be avoided though. What you can do to prevent mold is during high humidity, it is important to make sure bathrooms, kitchens, and basements have good air circulation, and you should clean them often. The basement is the worst, so using a dehumidifier would be helpful. It is important to remember that the water in the dehumidifier has to be emptied, and the container has to be clean to prevent the formation of mildew. Look around the room you are in. Do you see anything in the air? The answer is probably no. Well, the reason for that is all of these dangerous gases mostly are colorless, which makes it even more unsafe. And so you really have to take actions to figure out what's going on in our air that we breathe in and out every day. Ask yourself a question. Do you really want to be breathing in dangerous and unclean air? It is suggested to use all of the above. 1. Radon detectors. 2. Carbon monoxide detectors. And 3. Dehumidifiers. Thank you and sorry for the interruption.